Hi, bluntfu.
Hi, Wandie.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Tonight, I want to know your take on interracial dating.
I'm all for it. I have been involved in interracial relationships in my past. I'm currently involved in an interracial relationship with you.
In your past relationships, have you ever gotten any negative feedback?
There was a young lady I dated when I was 17. We got along great. She was white. Her father broke us up because she said she didn't want her dating a black guy.
Because he said he didn't want her dating a black guy.
Mm-hmm.
How'd that make you feel?
Pretty demoralized, I'd say.
Demoralized. That's strong.
Mm-hmm.
And how did she feel?
She was hurt, but she went along with her father's wishes because that's her father.
Do you wish you would have taken more of a stand?
Oh yeah, because the relationship was good.
It was good.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that had she taken a stand and fought for your relationship, it would have gone a little bit further?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. What do you think when people say blacks should stick with blacks and whites should stick with whites?
Well, I mean, I hate to sound cliche, but love knows no color. I mean, as far as women go, I find women from every background attractive physically. So it's a matter of finding out the personality and dealing with the intellectual and spiritual aspects of that woman. Now, if we match up intellectually, spiritually, and emotionally, and she happens to be outside my race, what am I going to say? No, I won't date her. No, I won't be with her.
When you first met me 10 years ago, did you think that I would be gung ho for a interracial relationship?
Not with me.
Why not with you?
When I met you 10 years ago, you were just getting out of a 10-year relationship, so you were more into having fun and not wanting commitment.
So the other day, you and I went to the store and something happened, and it made me feel extremely angry. And when I shared that with you, what'd you think?
You have to remind me.
The Spanish guy who made that
Oh,
comment.
yeah, that was pretty detestable. He's lucky I didn't know Spanish. I might have.
Yeah, that really hurt me. Um, I wasn't expecting that at all, you know. Um, all you did was lean in and give me a kiss, and he called you a nigger. And so that really broke my heart because to me, being called that word in the manner that he said it always meant for somebody that was ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
So
And bluntfu ain't ignorant. We all know that.
we all know
Check
that.
out the vids. Like, share, subscribe.
um, what did your parents instill in you as far as biracial relationships?
They instilled in me a love of all people because even growing up, I had friends from different backgrounds, people from Cameroon, people from the Middle East, people from Asia, people from Africa. So I really didn't get that ingrained in me. What was ingrained in me was a love of all people, which carried me all the way until this day today.
I've had some conversations with your dad, and I see that he's got friends from all over. So I I'm blessed to say that I am with somebody who has had a very diverse group of friends, and I'm happy for you. I'm happy for that. Have you had or have you encountered personal friends that have said, "Why don't you stick to your own?"
There was a coworker of mine about see, it's 2017 still, about maybe 12 years ago, who said that, why do you date that woman? She's not black. And I said, well, I love her. What do you want me to do? Not be with her? So, and I've also encountered situations back when I was in school where I remember there was a young man, a young African American fellow. He was with a white lady, and they were walking down the street hand in hand, and there were two black women standing next to me, and they were giving the ugliest looks I've ever seen in my entire life. And they were purely disgusted. But I think a lot of that deals with slavery too, and the whitewashing or brainwashing of the African American woman and the African American man. And even in the language, we have a situation where Ebonics was created, or African American Vernacular English was created, because they wanted to rebel against the slave masters. Now, staying and sticking with your own kind isn't necessarily a bad thing if you find that you can relate to your partner better through them having a similar background. Because relationships are difficult to establish even if you're of the same race or same nationality or same economic or social status.
How about biracial children?
I think it's important to let them know all sides of themselves. So, for instance, I'm Nigerian, so I want to teach them about my culture, my language, and my history. And you're Puerto Rican, so I want them to know about their background as far as Puerto Rico and helping Puerto Rico in this time of need. Look out for Puerto Rico, people. Look out for Puerto Rico.
Tell me about biracial relationships in Africa. Have you encountered those?
I didn't see too many because predominantly Africa is filled with Africans. Not to sound silly or sound sarcastic, but majority of the population is black, so they tend to marry each other. And a lot of the colonial history, there's a resentment towards white people. So you would never find a situation where a black man would be, or a black woman would be willingly going with a Caucasian man or woman.
So, what would happen if you and I go to Africa? How would I be accepted?
Oh, well, you'd be accepted. You're coming to see the place for yourself, so there'd be acceptance there.
But you just finished saying that they would have an issue because.
Oh, no, there's going to be some people that are going to have an issue. Not my family, but there'll be outsiders that'll have somewhat of an issue.
Is it something that people should worry about? Like, should I worry about?
No, it's not like you're going to get
mobbed.
Mobbed, no.
Okay.
Well, I'd like to end the video here, babe.
Okay.
This is bluntfu and Wandie.
And we're out.